Hello everyone. So today I'm gonna go through a online lecture guide in detail for the fall semester of 2020. The contents for the guides is as follows. The first one is class operation method and finding student number and registering password. Online lecture guide class, virtual lecture guide, lecture notice board and assignment submission guide. The first one is class operation method for 2020 fall semester. So basically the courses are divided into three categories. The first one is experimental lab practical courses, and second one is general theoretical courses with less than 50 students, and the third one is general theoretical courses with more than 50 students. So the first type of course, which is like experimental lab practical courses, is conducted offline at the university because it requires students to come to the university. And the lecture type is T1. I'll go details about the naming of the lecture type in the next slide. But like theoretical contents can also be done online. So the second one is general theoretical course with less than 50 students, and the class is operated in a mixed method. That is like, for example, if the class this week is online, then the class next week will be offline, and another week it will be online again. And the type of lecture is called T1 and B1. So I'm sorry, T2 and B1. You can also see the type of this lecture, like the lecture type, in the course registration materials, which is available on the Kwangwon homepage notice board. And third one is general theoretical courses with which has like more than 50 students. So this class is conducted like 100% online, and the lecture type is T3, B2 and R, and it will be confirmed after the course registration period. Here I'll go in details about the type of lecture. So the first thing is like the terminology. T means two-way communication class. That means you have a communication between like professor and students. B means blended learning, which means like 50% is like two-way communication and 50% is like one-way communication. And R means recorded video learning, which means that it's 100% one-way communication class. The first one, T1. T1 means like experimental lab or practical courses, and this kind of course is done like 100% offline. That means like it will be held at the classes at the university. Second, T2, theoretical courses with less than 50 students. This is like 50% offline and 50% online, but online in like it's like a virtual class. So the virtual class will be held using the applications like WebEx or Zoom. And another one, T3, it's theoretical courses with more than 50 students, and this class will be held 100% online on real-time like virtual class. Another one is B1, theoretical courses with less than 50 students. So B means like blended learning, so it will be like 50% offline at the university and 50% online, but that online is like recorded class. Like recorded class usually like will be conducted using class system. Next one is B2, theoretical courses with more than 50 students. So this is also like a blended learning, so it will be like 50-50. So this B2 is like online, but half virtual class and half is like recorded class. And R means like recorded video learning. So this kind of class, like it's a theoretical course with like more than 50 students. So you will be operated like 100% online, like recorded class on a class system. So this is the class operation details by course. Number A, based on offline teaching, if some experimental practicals have theory plus experimental content, then part of the content will be allowed to taught online. That means that practical courses which has like theoretical parts, those theoretical parts can also be like conducted online. Second one, general theory courses with less than 50 students would be taught offline plus online every other week. That means like, for example, like if I have an online class this week, then I'll have an offline class next week, and next week I'll have like online class again, so it'll be like on and off. Third one, C, general theory courses with more than 50 students will be taught online. That means like if there are more than 50 students in class, then it will be taught 100% online. And D3, which is like real-time online video courses, will be operated at the same time as that of the offline course syllabus. For example, like if your class is like 3 credit and you have a class on Monday, it's like 3rd session, and another class at like Wednesday, 4th session, like the total class is like 150 minutes. That means that the virtual class will be held at the same time as your offline class. And third one is a recorded video course. Like for example, if the recorded video course is 3 credits, like 75 minutes will be like recorded video lessons, and remaining like other 30 minutes will be like interaction with professor, and it will be like once a week. Here I'm gonna be talk about how to find your student number and how to register a new password on class. So the first step to find your student ID is to go to class homepage. You can click on the link, or you can just go klas.kw.ac.kr, and then you'll see this login page. And in this login page, you will see gain Bono Toy. So you have to click it, and there'll be a pop-up of this page. In this page, number 1, you have to enter your name in Korean. So basically the Korean name, it needs to be like exactly same as the Korean name you used while applying for the school. And the second one is your date of birth. It should be like 6-digit date of birth, and it should be in a format of year, month, and day. And after entering the required details, click 검색, like number 3, and then you will see this page. So the number under the red box is your student number. This is like registering your password for the first time on class. Means like if you have never logged in on class, then you have to make your new password. So in order to do that, you have to go to the class home page, and you'll see the login page like before, and click 비밀번호 최소 등록. And so after you click that, there'll be a pop-up as shown on the screen. Here, like number 1, it's like the method that you want to receive your temporary password. There are 2 methods. One is like phone number, another one is email. So if you choose the phone number, then it should be the phone number that you have put on your application form while applying to the college, and it goes same with the email as well. And here on the guide, I have chosen the phone number method, and the second one is your type of what kind of student you are. It's 학부생 means undergrad, and after that, the second red box, you see 개인 번호, that's your student number, and after that it's 성명, it's your name in Korean, like I explained before, and after that it's your date of birth. There is a bit of mistake in this guide, but here your date of birth must be 8 digit, like the example here, for example 1998 12/31. And the last box is your phone number or email, depends on what method you choose. And then after entering all the details, click the button below, red button, Tom. And after clicking that button, you will receive a temporary password on your text message or your email. And then after receiving it, you have to log in with your student ID and temporary password on class, and then you'll be prompted to register a new password for the class. And then after you register a new password, you are ready to use the class system. So these are the type of online lecture held for fall semester of 2020. There are basically 2 kinds of online lecture. The first one is recorded video learning, and the second one is virtual lecture. So recorded video learning is conducted using class system. That means that it can be taken within the given period by the professor. So I'll explain the details later. And the virtual lecture will be conducted using one of the 2 programs. One is WebEx or Zoom. So virtual lecture is a real-time class, so you can only take this class as the designated time by the professor. So the first one is online lecture on class. It's recorded video learning guide. So the first step to do it is to log into class, enter student number and the password, and click login. After that, you'll see a page, and under the hamburger menu, click the hamburger menu, and you will see 강의 종합 정보, and under that there will be a online 강의, and under online 강의 there is online 강의 contents 보기. Click that and you'll see this page. So in this page, you can see your list of online courses for the specific course. So first of all, under 과목명, you should choose your course. These are the list of courses you have registered for the semester. So you choose one of the courses, and below you can see the number of classes you have. And the important thing is here is 학습 기간. That means the time period, or the, let's say, deadline of the class. You can listen at any time between those period. And 인정 시간, it's how long will the course be. It's the time of the course basically. And then in order to open the video, you have to click 보기, and then you'll see this page. So on the top left bar, you will see 2 kind of thing. The first thing is like progress read of the video, and the second thing is learning time. So in order to verify your attendance like 100%, you need to watch the video until it gets like 100%. And second is like the learning time. And this is a guide for the virtual lecture using either WebEx or Zoom. So in order to take like virtual class, you need to install some of the software. So these are the two softwares that will be used for a virtual class. The first one is like Cisco WebEx. You can download the application from webex.com, or you can simply click the download button below. And another one is Zoom. You can also download the application from zoom.us, or you can just click the button below. Next one is virtual lecture using WebEx. So in order to like take a virtual class, you should professors would make a link for the class. So in order to check it, like it really depends on the professor. Like some professor might give you a notice through the class system or through his email, or also like a group chat, usually like Kakao group chat. So in this guide, I'll show you the class method. So if you go to your lecture notice, I'll be telling you in details how to go to lecture notice in the later slides. So if you go to lecture notice, you will see the title of the notice board. It's your date and time of the virtual class, and you should attend the class at the exactly designated time because it's a real-time class. So after you click it, you will see the meeting information in details, like your meeting link and the password. So if you click one of these links, you will be redirected to the page like this, and then you can either use the application you installed before, or you can also simply join the class from a browser. So like WebEx, like it's the same method for Zoom as well. Like you should check your class notice board or professor email or Kakao group chat for the Zoom meeting link. And then after you click the title, you can see the details about your Zoom link. Just click the link and you'll be redirected to the Zoom page. And either you can listen through the Zoom application, or you can just simply listen to the browser as well. So this is a guide to check the lecture notice board and submit like assignments through like class system. So in order to check notice board, you should log into a class. Like you enter your student number, password, and click login. And step 2 is like navigate to menu, and then under menu there is like 강의 통합 정보. Under that there is 학습 지원실, and under 학습 지원실 you can see 강의 공지사항. So if you click that, then you'll see the list of the notices. So first of all, you should check the course that you wanna see the notice of. Like here I have chosen like media art among all these courses. So first you have to check the course that you wanna see the notice of, and then after that you can see the list of the notices. And the last one is assignment submission. The submission of assignment also heavily depends on the professor. Like some professors prefer to submit assignments through email, or some professors simply prefers it using the class system. Here I'm gonna tell you about the assignment submission using class system. So in order to do that, you have to log into class and then navigate to menu. Under menu there is 강의 통합 정보. Under that there is 학습 지원실. Under 학습 지원실, you can see 과제 제출. That means assignment submission. Click that and you'll see this page. And at first you should check your course, like you should choose which course that you wanna check the assignment of, and you should choose the course, and after that you'll see the list of assignments that you need to submit. And the important thing here is the deadline of your assignment, like submission period. If you see the red box, it's your deadline of your assignment. Like if you don't submit your assignment under this period, then your assignment won't be accepted. So you should be careful about the time period. And to see the assignment in details, you should, like number 2, you should click Chore to open the details of the assignment, and you'll see this page. So these are the details of the assignment. Like first one is like your title of your assignment, second one is the submission period, and 내용 is like these are the details of the assignments, like what you have to do, and maybe the title of your report or something like that. And here these are like, there are like 2 important things here. The first one on the red box is the file format. Like some professor require you to submit at the specific file format. For example, if a professor wants you to submit your assignment in .pdf format, then you should only submit the assignment in .pdf. So you can see the file format that you can submit the assignment on. And under that you will see file. You should choose your assignment from your computer and just upload it. So that's how you submit an assignment to a class system. So if you have any problems, or if you don't understand a certain part of this guide, then you can always contact the Office of International Affairs. Thank you.